Hello, Internet. I am Matt Haas. Hugh Demand is in the house. He scores!
Trending in sports.
Always with the hockey, that Hugh Demand. Hi, Mr. Witt. How are you, my friend? Glad you are here. Today, I'm going to talk about wood signs that I restocked, a complex video, 2 videos I'm working on, and I auditioned to be in a commercial. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'll tell you all about that today on Good Morning Haas.
Good morning, Haas. The show you can't miss. Rocking and rolling. With Matt Haas leading the way. Get ready to groove.
It's your bliss.
Join the fun.
It's a brand new day. Britta's here. Britta, I talked about the Harrisburg Senators fan club in my audition video. I'll tell you about that. Tall boy.
Tall boy.
Tall boy is tearing up the internet, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good show last night with James Hicks and himself hosting that show. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Jaden's here with a purple heart in the channel name. He says, hello. Hello, Jaden. Welcome back to the channel. So I fired up my woodworking robots and put together a bunch of these things. It takes me an hour of assembly to piece these together. Just putting each letter on the thing and, putting the outline on here and, putting these so to do a set of 4. So I have 5 items. So I'll do that 4 times. It takes about an hour to do that. So got that done. Awesome 2 things. Oh, no. He's talking about my double watches. Long story. Now, he said that was going to be my nickname just for that show, but it looks like he's trying to carry on that moniker, whatever. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm glad I got ahead of that. The complex videos that I've been talking about, I'm still working on. Well, yesterday I talked about 1 complex video I was making. Now I'm doing 2 complex videos. And, it's not really all that fun to look at. Like, see, watch. I got, this is like one little snippet. So I come out the door. Oh, go back in. That's one scene of about 25 scenes I need to make. So I need to do about 25 of those little, 7 to 10 second little clips and stitch them all together. Having fun with it. So as I was getting ready for the show, minding my own business, I get an email and it says, hey, do you want to be in a commercial? And I'm like, well, I don't know. Tell me more. So the email is from my bank, technically a credit union. And they're like, we're going to do a commercial. We're looking for people who have accounts with us to be in the commercial. This is what you got to do. Basically, you got to make a video. I'm like, I know how to make videos. So I made the video. I sat down in this chair. I hit record, did the video, hit stop record, uploaded it, added a few headshots and some metadata. Good to go. I had to answer these questions. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's something you're passionate about? Well, I talked about, that stuff. Could you describe yourself in 3 words? That's easy. Father, husband, geek. Boom, done. Fun fact that always surprises people. Fun fact about me. Told them I was bit by a lion in Mexico. That's pretty fun. What does belonging mean to you? I answered that. Can you share a time when you really felt like you belonged somewhere? That's Britta. That's where I talked about the fan club. I talked about my efforts, ramping up some of their marketing and how everyone was appreciative. And something small that someone has done for you that made you feel valued or included. And I won a community service award a while ago. Anyway, bada boom, got that all done. Will they pick me? Who knows? Who knows? I have no idea. But it's fun to apply. I've done things like that before. When MTV had the Real World, so they had Real World Season 1, and then they were ramping up for Season 2. They had a call for people to be on the show, not actors, because it was, reality TV, and I applied for that. So obviously I was not on Real World Season 2, but I did apply for it. So I apply for things, and I'm like, look, I have no desire to be in traditional media as an actor, but I was like, I like the institution. I'm not shy on camera. This is what you get. If you like what you see, call me. If not, no biggie. Was that the subtitle? Okay, got it. Oh, I should probably take that graphic down. Note to self, take it down, take it down. You know me, always trying crazy things. Mario knows what's up. There he goes. Quit jumping on my microphone. Get out of here. He accidentally hit the soundboard. I guess he wasn't done. You wanted more screen time, didn't you? Yeah, he did. Man, this puppeteering. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing out here. You heard the Mario sounds. Drop Mario, Mario, and you could win the Wheel of Haas'em. Gonna spin it on Friday. I Am Tall Boy says, on the big board, I went to college, took a class with a girl who was on road rules. She got a car out of the deal.
Ooh, yeah.
Heck yeah. Was it this car? Vroom. Nice. I'll take a car. I had a work colleague that did a reality show that they filmed the whole thing and they never aired it. And he says he was on the boat in the Bahamas. And, it was all young, good-looking people. He was a good-looking guy, for a guy. But he was saying he was holding a cocktail or something. Pretend this is a cup. Just, use your imagination. He was holding a cup and he was having an argument with one of the female participants, on the show. And the directors off camera were like, throw your drink in her face. They were kind of whispering to him to do it, trying not to have the female co-star hear it, but it was this guy was crazy. He was crazy. Nick Papandrea was his name, and we'd go out to the bar sometimes after work. This was at the corporate office. I would drive to New Jersey at the corporate office, and we would all go out afterwards. He would come along most of the times, and he was talking. He pulls up in this Jeep. I was out in the parking lot. The Jeep is covered in mud. There is mud everywhere. It's all up the side panels. There was mud on above the engine, and I didn't see it, but he talked to me. Once we got inside, started talking, he goes, did you notice there was mud on the roof, like over your head part? He goes, do you know how hard it is to get mud on the roof with a Jeep? Like, the guy was just like, he was on the next level, this dude. It was funny. David W. Ryan's here. Hi, David. Happy Wednesday, he says. Yeah, he knows what's up. Nick applied for a job and he put me down as a reference. And I remember them grilling me and then grilling me. And I'm like, oh my God, these people are really digging deep here. And they were like, well, what's one concern you have about Nick? I'm like, I gave some BS answer. They're like, that's not a good answer. We need a real answer. I'm like, oh man, you're putting the screws to me and I'm not even applying for your job. I'm just the reference. Anyway, so I said, okay, here's what you need to be concerned about, Nick. He's a very likable guy. People like Nick. Maybe your concern would be people would go out of their way during the workday to be around Nick and jabberjaw with him because he's so friendly and so personable. There you go. That's the one bad thing I could say about the guy is everyone loves him. And then I was in Las Vegas. I was walking through Las Vegas, and I get blip, blip, blip on my phone, and it's Nick sending me a friend request on Facebook. I was like, boop. I just remember where I was when that notification came through. Freaking Las Vegas, Nevada. Walking the strip, and bloop, it came on the phone. I'm like, holy crap. Nick Papandreou reaching out to me. I was like, dude. We're still connected on Facebook, but, there's people kind of move on to the next chapter of their life. People kind of smooth out as they get older, People are kind of all over the place when they're younger, and everyone sort of, some people go down, and some people go up, but, all kind of smooth out. He's a good guy, though. Where is JV? Is he back on the East Coast, or did the West Coast time get him? He's still on the East Coast. He is not feeling the greatest, so he is getting his strength back, and his health meter is going up. It needs to reach acceptable levels, but I think he's going back. Oh, actually, you know what? I think from what he told me, this is Wednesday. Yeah, he's probably on his way back. Yeah, because he came in. He landed Friday. He had plans Saturday. We were going to meet up on Sunday, and then Monday and Tuesday, I think he was here. And he's either flying back or he's back on the West Coast now. So he should be back on the channel soon. There he is. There's his lovely face. It won't be long. Won't be long. Level 2 Fun Havers, they're here. Sammy Superstar and Klondike in spirit. They're here in spirit. They get verbal shout-outs. Level 3 Fun Havers. Oh, Goldie. So presumptuous of you to jump on screen. They get verbal shout-outs to Venture Forward and Rich Vibes. And they also get their name on screen in, I don't even have to say it, in the color of this person and the color of the sparkles. Maybe you can say it in the chat because Goldie kind of ruined it. Goldie, we're going to have a talk, you and I. Yep. He'll bounce back. He'll bounce back. No, nothing to be concerned about. But he'll take the prayers for sure. I'm praying for him. But it's, you know how it is. It's just how it is. Everyone kind of does that. That's right. Gold and sparkles, baby. Gold and sparkles. Whoo. That's what I got for you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to finish my 2 awesome videos. And if you want me to post that audition video to Awesome Fun Things, let me know. And I'll post you my 4-5 minute audition video. And you can see if I'm worthy of being chosen. You can see if you would pick me to be in your commercial. Put it that way. I don't know. What am I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. But that's what I got going on. All the wood items are restocked. Jump on the PayHip store if you want to buy some stuff. I never did increase the price. I'm such a horrible business person. They're still at the lower price. How long will they stay at the lower price? Well, it's however long I continue to choose to make bad business decisions. And, I might reverse that. So this is episode what? 907. Not Is that what you're asking? What episode number? 907. That's what it is. Episode 1000 will be July 25th if I have 0 absences. I hope that's what you meant. I got to go. Love you all. Bye.